Hey everyone, Ken here, CCG vlog. It is should be a crazy vlog today. Lots of good information, tons of new stuff. We got lots of new players calling and looking. Hopefully this video will help them. For my regular CCGers, I appreciate as always you watching. And yeah, let's jump right into it so we get all this information. It is a 4-event weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, August 15th through August 18th. All at the Max in McCook. We're up on the second floor in the gym. For those of you who get lost on your way up to the gym, you're going to want to enter in on the east side of the building and look for the signs that say Alta Grill. We are across the hallway from Alta Grill. In the gym, come and see us. Should be a good time. Thursday's event, everything is normal. 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 6:30 p.m., 9 p.m. tournaments. 6:30 Deep Stack is going to be the featured tournament of Thursday. Still doing the early bird cash game giveaway on Thursday. So if you start your cash game or a 1-3 game by 2:30 with chips in hand at your seat, 4 o'clock we will give away a $250 cash game, or we'll do a drawing for $250 cash, only for the players who qualify for the promo, which means you have to be playing by 2:30. That brings us to Friday. Friday is going to be our cash game meetup with Brad Owen and Andrew Neeme. Actually, it's their meetup game. We're just there to kind of facilitate it for them. So the meetup game is pretty cool. It's a 1-3 game, which is a little different than what they normally play. They normally play a 2-5 or a 5-5 game. We wanted to do a 1-3 game as that's the most popular game that we play here at CCG. It is a $100 minimum buy-in up to a $400 max buy-in. $1, $3 blinds. So currently right now there is like 278 players on the cash game list for the meetup game, which is incredibly humbling. It's amazing. I am thoroughly impressed that Brad and Andrew have been able to amount this huge list of players. I think right now the record for them for the biggest meetup game is 23 tables in Maryland, and I was watching one of Andrew's vlogs and I noticed that there was there were 280 something players on that list the day of, and they got up to 21 games, which was the second time they were in Maryland. So I don't know what the list was like the first time they were in Maryland. However, we're close to that 280 number, so I would fully expect there to be 20-something games going at CCG Friday night, which will be awesome. So if you're one of the lucky few who have already signed up, you can still register online right now. Just go to ccgpoker.com/mug, M-U-G, which stands for Meetup Game. I'm getting a ton of phone calls of people who are calling us from CCG rather than the YouTube fans, and they have no idea what the hell a mug is. But now you know, Meetup Game, acronym mug. So the mug is on Friday night from 6 p.m. to midnight. After midnight, Brad and Andrew are going to head over to the bar right there at Alta Grill. They're going to have a few drinks, hang out with you players, and basically just talk shop, see what's going on, take some pictures, glad hands, kiss babies, whatever it is that they do. So if you want to hang out afterwards, please do that. The event itself will run till 1 o'clock, which is the normal end time on Friday. So if you still want to play, you can do that, and then head over there after 1 o'clock, whatever you guys decide to do. It's fully up to you. So the meetup game, 275 players. If you want to get a guaranteed seat, we encourage you to come early. The event starts at 2 p.m. We will start firing cash games right at 2 p.m. Those first 1-3 games that start on Friday will be the first mug games. They will be grandfathered in as the first games. That is important because Brad and Andrew, I have been told, typically go to the first games and then kind of work their way through the rest of the games. So a couple of differences that's going to happen at CCG this week that are not norms. We will be sitting the cash games 8-handed. You will notice all of the 2 seats are missing at the cash games. The 2 seats are missing because that is where Brad and Andrew are going to play. So if we keep the 2 seat open at every single table, they can float in and out of tables as easily as they choose to. So typically they'll play like, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour at each table. There's 2 of them, so they're going to get through as many tables as possible. If we end up getting 20-something games, some tables you won't be able to play with them, but hopefully they'll get through a bunch of tables and everyone can enjoy, a little bit of time with Brad and Andrew. With that being said, we will be sitting 8-handed. After they go through a table, we could fill in some players, but the problem with that is if you're on that wait list and the whole goal is to play with Brad or Andrew, it kind of sucks if they've already played at the table because they typically won't go back, right? They want to try to get through as many tables as possible and meet and play with as many people as they can. So again, if you're one of the people who have signed up or you haven't signed up, you can still sign up online now. If you just show up the day of, the earlier you get there, the better off you are. If you come right at like 5:40, there's going to be a line at the bank. There's going to be a line buying chips. There's going to be lines getting in. You're probably going to be on a wait list. Again, we're going to have 25 tables dedicated to this meetup game. I really hope we use all 25 and we can set the record for the largest mug game, per Brad and Andrew. That would be crazy. It would be awesome. I'm super excited about that. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a big game no matter what, so that'll be fun either way. But the earlier you get there, if you start playing early, and again, that means chips in your seat, hanging out and playing, those will be the first games that they go to. So you get a better chance of playing with Brad and Andrew. You also are guaranteed a seat. If you happen to get there and all the tables are full, maybe you get there a little bit late, you get closer to the 6 o'clock time frame. I don't know what time it'll be, 6:37. At some point, we're going to be at max capacity, I would assume, or it could happen. We'll be at max capacity. At that point, wherever you signed up on the list is where you will be on the wait list. So if you signed up 10 days ago versus a guy who signed up today after watching this video, and you're both there, you would be placed higher than the other person. That's just the way the list is going to go. Here's the catch-all for that. At 8 o'clock, any of the call-ins are removed from the list, meaning only live players will be getting in. You cannot come any later than 8 o'clock and use that reservation that you made online. So I'll say that again. Only up until 8 o'clock. After 8 o'clock, it's a free-for-all. Who's ever there, wherever you are on the list, you are. You do not get any kind of preferential treatment if you are just on that list. That's the most important thing that you probably should listen to on this vlog. So again, the meetup game itself is from 6 p.m. to midnight. You can get there as early as 1:30 to start buying chips and playing in the cash game. Those first cash games will be the first games that Brad and Andrew play in. $100 to $400 max buy-in. So 6 p.m. to midnight, that is when Brad and Andrew will be playing. And then after midnight, they'll head over to the bar and hang out, have a few drinks, wind down, enjoy the rest of the night, and kind of hang out with the players. They'll be back on Saturday at noon for a $240 meet-up tournament. Mutt? I think it's still called a mug meetup game tournament. We have this really awesome trophy for whomever wins the tournament. So it's a $240 tournament. You get 30K in chips, 20-minute levels, big blind ante. It's a great structure, super deep. People are going to enjoy it. You can late register and re-enter for the first 5 levels. There is also a 4 o'clock kind of second chance tournament. That's a $120 buy-in. There is a $10 add-on for that 4 o'clock tournament to get you up to the full 30K in chips, 20-minute levels. So it's the same structure, just a second, a little bit later and half the price. So certainly something to do there as well. We will also more than likely do a featured table on the CCG Poker TV on Saturday during the meetup tournament, and we will also record and then do a live stream later with the final table itself. So definitely, if you're interested in that, come out and see us. If you don't, we'll be able to air it on Thursday night commentary. CCG Poker TV, which is just our fun way of saying we'll put it on YouTube and Facebook so you guys can watch yourselves play, which is always a treat, I like to think. What else we got going? Sunday, for those of you who are not going to make it, so maybe the meetup guys will be gone, but my regular CCGers, and hopefully some of you meetup guys end up becoming regulars, we would love to have you. On Sunday, we were going to do a noon $150 big bounty deep stack. That is where you get 30K in chips with your $10 add-on, $25 bounty on each player, 20-minute levels, same thing, late registration through level 5. Hopefully some of you meetup guys turn out to be regular CCGers and you enjoy playing with us, and we certainly hope you come back and see us. It's not just a one-off event, but even if it is, I hope we get to set the record for the most amount of players in a meetup game, or the most games running for a meetup game. That's pretty cool. It's the first time that Brad and Andrew have ever done anything in Chicago, or really anywhere close to us. I think the closest they've ever been to Chicago right now is Detroit, which is not really that close. I've never been to Detroit, so I don't really know how far it is. But yeah, if you are watching us on Facebook, please hit that like and share button. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. We try to give you as much content as humanly possible. And, hit that subscribe button for us. Short of that, if you have any questions about this tournament or the meetup game itself, please feel free to text me, hit me up on social media, or email me. The one thing you probably want to stay away from is trying to call me on Friday. I will do my absolute best to field as many phone calls as possible. The problem is, with this massive amount of people coming in, it's kind of like Black Friday. It's really hard to field all of those phone calls. Text messages will always be better. The number that's on the website is my cell phone. You can text me at any time, and I will answer back as soon as possible. That way, you're not stuck waiting on there for me or leaving a message and then being upset that I haven't been able to call you back as soon as possible. Other than that, thank you for watching. We will see you this weekend. Good luck, everybody. Remember, get there early, get your seat, definitely get in and play with Brad and Andrew. We're super excited about seeing their vlogs when it comes out later. Make sure you subscribe to their channels. I'll give them a little bit of plug, not that they need my help. But yeah, we're super excited. We'll see you this weekend. Thanks, everybody. Bye.